Good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for February the 27th, 2024. I am Mom and I'm all alone this morning, but that's okay, because I won't be for long. Hi, Wicked Styles. Hey, we're the first one. And Pie. Hi, Pie. Hi, Chris. You DM'd me last night regarding Discord. Hang on a second. I presume... Okay. DM'd me on what, though, would of course be the question. Or if you're talking about the GoFundMe, yes, I saw that one. Wicked Styles, thank you so much. I don't mind being alone. I'm discovering being alone is kind of fun sometimes. Except when I'm moving. It loses its charm when I'm trying to move furniture. I will tell you that. Oh, okay, yeah. I did notice that. Let me kill this Vath ship down here. No, I don't want to go to the Space Undine. I'm good. Not sure if I'm unwell or just stressed out, or unwell and stressed out, or you fill in the blanks. But I'm here today, and then hopefully starting this weekend I will be moving over to the new place, and then not moving for at least a little bit. That is the goal. Don't move for a little bit. It would be nice to have everything out of boxes and not packed in the garage, and that'd be the first time probably in 10 years that my life hasn't been boxes and stuff jammed in the garage. And of course, having said that, I promptly got a message from my tax guy going, "Hey, we need these documents." And my response is, they're in a box someplace. Can we live without them? Well, I think after being married for 40 plus years and being with my husband for probably 5 years before that, I never really had a being alone time. I kind of realize I like being on my own. I don't have to accommodate other people's needs as much. Are there no ships here? There's no ships here. What the heck? Fine, I'll go down there and find a ship. I need 2 ships. There's a ship right there. Let's shoot that one up. I had 30 Vath ships, and of course if you go off to the Aftermath, there's only 27 there, so I needed a few more. There we go, that's my 30. I'm done with them. Yay. Whew. There usually is. There wasn't a few minutes ago, so I was kind of zipping around the map waiting for stuff. I think I'm not the only person with 30 Vath ships this morning. But they're done! Yay! So Wicked Styles, the thing is I sold my house last year, and to realize the gains on it, even though it rolls over, you have to know your base price for what it was when you bought the house. And weirdly enough, it was something like $80,000.03. It just happened to round off, just if I remember right. It was a long time ago. So I put in some phone calls, and then they need some stuff from Social Security. So I called Social Security yesterday to try and get the information for my husband. Your wait time is now 1 hour and 17 minutes. Okay. I don't have the official form, but I can probably figure it out. But it's all in boxes someplace, and I won't have them for a while. Yeah, 1 hour and 17 minutes. And I put the phone on hold, and what you get for 1 hour and 17 is music that's like... Thank you for waiting. Someone will be with you shortly. And I'm thinking, that for 1 hour and 17 minutes. No. Nope, nope. Do you know what hold music is like? So, Chris, what is on the Chris agenda? I was listening to one who was doing some Mozart piano concertos, and I really liked that one. Obviously, I used to play piano. I'm thinking, I know that song. I can play that along with them. But for an hour and 17 minutes, maybe not. Maybe not. Finishing Terran ships in the battle zone, yes. Yeah, most of my stuff is ground today. I've got Tholian captains, but unless somebody wants to do that, we will do that tonight. Speaking of tonight, I will be on tonight. Won't be on tomorrow night. And then should be on Thursday and Friday. Next week, I have no ideas. Herc frigates. Well, you could do the introduction to home. That's a good one for Herc frigates. I will send you an invitation. Let me make sure I've got home queued up here. Yep. Actually, I'll drop that because that's an easy start.
And Persa, the homeworld.
You'd rather do ground than Herc frigates? That's a good question. Oh, you'd... Yeah, but we only have to do that opening sequence of home, Chris, which is just the space battle. We don't have to do the whole thing. Or we could do Swarm. I mean, we could do Swarm very easily. Okay. You know what? Let me, before I invite you, let me jump over here. I'm going to get into chat here if anybody wants to join me. Let me look at my other tune and see if they've got anything interesting. Let's see what we have on this account. D1 arthropods. Oh, plasma damage in space. Yes, absolutely. I can join you for this one. Let me just make sure I've got my plasma build on. I do have my plasma build going here. Perfect. There you go. So getting back to the concept of next week, I have no idea. I think I'm still sleeping here in this house next week, at least for a couple of days. So I should be on for sure in the mornings next week. Don't know about evenings, though. We will see. Speaking of evenings, having said that we will be here, intense snowfall predicted. Probably not for me. Oh, holy moly, maybe. Nope. Okay, we're good. So as I was leaving yesterday for going to class, which was an interesting adventure, severe storms with tornadoes tonight. Good. Or was that from last night? Severe thunderstorms. Okay. Northern Illinois and Indiana to southern Wisconsin and Michigan. For those of you who don't know, northern Illinois to southern Wisconsin is like a band that's only about 50 miles wide. It's kind of a narrow thing. Nope. Severe thunderstorms tomorrow, or tonight. So we may have bad weather. I've never had my internet go out here, except when they've got problems with the internet company, which I suppose is possible. Chris, are you ready? Shall I queue us up? Okie doke, here we go. Firing away. I just need 150 in plasma. That shouldn't take too long. So I will focus on the big ships, and you can have all of the little ones that you want. Tonight, I think we will do the Tholian Captain. I did go through what's coming up this week. The dogs are snoring. It's very cute. Okay, so Tholian Captain is today. What's coming up tomorrow is Twin Tribulations. That's the space one. So I will be doing that on Thursday. And then over the weekend we have Storming the Spire, which doesn't require anything, since you can do that solo as a private AFK if you want to. Of course, scooting this to launch would be good too. D1 arthropods. Where am I in the meantime? In the Bajoran wormhole. There we go. Weeboo? Okie doke. Ooh.
The Herc are about to overrun.
Absolutely. This is, yeah, it's the Temer Alliance Raider from, what, 3 or 4 events ago? 3 or 4, yeah. It's been around for a while. It's the old one, it's nothing new.
Well done.
I will go for the one to the far east side here. Where's that west? East. Oh, okay.
The satellite is back online. We'll launch tractor mines against the Herc ships.
That's my 150, so yay. Ooh. That was cute. I don't know what that was, but it was very attractive looking. Little green arky things. I'll just sit here and look pretty for a while so you can shoot all the little frigates that you want. Swarmers, whatever they call them. Yes, the dogs got me up at 4 this morning, so I'm a little tired today.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Ah! They're having an anime convention? In a week, of course. Of course in a week. That is so amazing. I love anime conventions. If they're well run. There's one up in Chicago, Anime Central, that we used to go to every year, and it quickly morphed for me from being me and 7 complete strangers and my son and his friends in one room to the next year staying at the hotel across the street where it was me and my son and his friends, but not 7 strangers in one room, to 2 rooms. I get my own room, thank you very much. It's free. They're usually inexpensive.
Get over there.
It's everything else that gets expensive.
Burke Dreadnought on center. Be careful. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha.
Yeah, I gave away or threw out all of my cosplay stuff this year when I moved. Which was kind of sad, but making 2 new outfits for Vegas. And I haven't done anime in quite a long time. Well, maybe I'll go next year. 3 weeks from now? 4 weeks from now. The weekend, I think, of the 16th is the Adepticon in Chicago, which isn't really anime as much as it's gaming, but does have some anime flavor to it, which I'm not going to either, since I'll still be moving. Good morning, Fleet Admiral Salaknar. How are you today? And a merry Moopsy to you.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Earth ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Ah, good afternoon. That means you're over there on the other side of the planet. Well, good afternoon to you. I hope all is well. Yeah, the only thing I need... Oh, shoot. I do need to get myself a couple of Moopsies for the upcoming DNI Con in Philadelphia. I had thought to decorate the booths, well, the tables, with a couple of piles of clothing and maybe a head mask and a wig. And Moopsy sitting there with Frost and I chastising Moopsy. Moopsy, that's a no-no, Moopsy. Hopefully people will get the joke. Hopefully. Oh yes, Pi, if you're still on, I do owe you that list, which I will get to you this evening. Yeah, I like Moopsy. So I'm having to order some stuff for the upcoming convention and a few other things, and I can't have it shipped to where I'm living now because I won't be living here after next week. Can't send it to the new place because I don't have possession of the new place, so I'm sending it all to my office. And the people who are in shipping are constantly having a good chuckle at packages coming in that are clearly not multi-ton shredders and things like that. What's this one? Oh, it's a Moopsy. What's a Moopsy? It's a this, or it's a wig, or it's a pair of shoes. Did we get them all? Oh, another minute. Okay. Chris, how are you doing on your collection of swarmers? Whatever they are. Chadyets.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Yeah, you are done. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. My bad. Thank you, Chris.
Turk ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Speaking of shows this week, we're going to have a little bit of a party on Friday night, so if everybody would like to jump in and join just for some gameplay and hopefully me not dying here real quick. Here we go. Don't think I will have a show on Saturday because I'm going to start moving furniture and taking the dogs over to the new place and letting them have some fun.
That's everyone.
Voila. Voila. Done.
Hopefully the perks.
So, Wicked Styles, what's your favorite anime? Either current or old. Ah! Nice. What is this song I like from Ruby? There's one in particular. Red Like Roses? See if I can do it without getting myself into trouble here.
Oh, these are.
Why do we have to have commercials before every single thing in YouTube? That's the complete one. What about the little one? Yep, that's it. Oh, Okay, Fleet Admiral, how do you feel about Dragon Ball Abridged by Team 4 Star? Team 4 Star was at an anime convention I was at, probably a decade ago now. And it was like 2 in the afternoon, and they're doing their big panel of the day, and they're all drunk out of their minds. And great panel, absolutely great panel. This was before, I think it was before they did Attack on Titan for its One Piece Wonder, which still was one of my favorite ones. And yes, they had done the Dracula one. What was the name? Van Helsing. Helsing Abridged. Also brilliant. Did they? They probably did. I mean, they've done so much. I can't remember which one it was, but he was doing some of his voice work in his apartment, and it was a grisly scene he was doing with lots of shouting and "don't kill me" and I'm dying" type dialogue, and he had his window open. Of course, the neighbors downstairs called the cops. And he's like, "No, just voice recording." So as I'm setting up the studio at the new house, it's one of those. Okay, the studio's in the back of the house, facing out to the backyard, and then there's like quarter mile to the next house. So I should be good for sound, but I'm still going to set it up with paneling, so it's less likely. In Poland, people would let you die. Well, it depends on how nosy your neighbors are. Well, here's the thing, Wicked. I'm starting to finally do the work on my video that I've been thinking about for over a year and a half now. Now that things have calmed down and I have time to actually write and work on it. And I'm trying to put together people who'd like to do some voice acting for free, because I'm not making any money. If I make money, you guys get a share, but I don't think I can. But we will see. But if you're at all interested, I'd be happy to send you some dialogue, and you can record and I'll tell you the story. They're nosy if you're showing off with a different bed partner every day. The interest dissipates when they can be treated as witnesses in a case. Yeah, that's how it used to be around here. Now it's one of those, "What are you doing? No, we don't want you to do that. We're going to call the cops on you." Seriously. In fact, I got a letter from my HOA, which I haven't even moved into, welcoming me to the community today. I'm thinking, oh, that's not good. I don't like HOAs, so one of the houses I found has a $30 a month HOA, meaning pretty much they keep out of your business. Oh, we can work together on it, We'll figure it out. Chris says, "I remember playing The Last of Us Part 2 in the middle of the night at the game launch. When you shoot someone, they scream in the most gruesome manner, very realistic. Had the balcony door opened and all that went outside, and no one batted an eye." It's really hard to find non-HOA homes around here, Wicked Styles. Indiana has got tons of HOAs, so one of the things you have to do is look at what does the HOA do for you versus the price. So if it's a $100 a month HOA, that means they're going to be up your butt all the time looking at stuff and telling you how to live. $30 is about my maximum. It means they're going to make sure the street is plowed out. That's about it. And I looked at these CCNRs because I have so many trees in my backyard, and you're not allowed to cut down the trees without permission. So I will get an arborist in to make sure the trees are healthy, because there's so many, I can't imagine they're all healthy. And then, make sure that I just cut the heck out of anything new as it starts to pop up before they can realize it's a tree. It's a little over shady. And what happens when it's over shady? You don't get really good sunlight to most of the trees, and what you wind up with a bunch of stunted trees that don't do a good job of anything. So you call out the weaker trees, the ones that are more likely to fall over, and then you make sure your insurance is really, really good. And then I have enough firewood for a while, because I do have a fireplace. Yay! But more importantly, I'm going to have a fire pit. I doubt I'll do anything major this year, but next year, fire pit, maybe with chairs around it. Then the year after that, I'll put in some benches around it. And the year after that, I'll put in some trees around the benches. So I've got a nice secluded fire pit area. Trees guarding me from the neighbors, like bushes around it. And then if I really get adventurous, turn the fire pit into a pizza oven. Because, grilled pizza is a thing. So, Chris, did you want to do a little Nimbus since we're still teamed up here? I'm on my way over there. Let's see if I've got any Nimbus queued up here. I usually do. HOAs are, for the most part, terrible. Yes, absolutely. It's very rare that an HOA is good. And for the most part, the city does take care of it. Where I'm moving those kind of secluded, and I've been in apartments for a long time now, and I'm so used to them plowing out everything and getting up first thing in the morning, and my sidewalk is cleared out. Everything's handled. I don't have to deal with anything. So I do have Farnsworth's shovel that he bought for his apartment. And there's Chris. Chris, you have to do Gorn, right? And I have D on arthropods. Do you want me to help you? Because I think if we team it counts. But then I grew up in my own house for most of my life and got very used to, it's snowing. It's Indiana. It doesn't snow as much here. But getting up, driving up, plowing out precisely enough to get the car out of the driveway. When I lived alone, and when my husband and I were married, one of us would just leave our car in the driveway all the time, so generally you could get out pretty easily. I just realized she's wearing blue jeans. We'll have to have a talk about this, young lady. Well, there's a lot of people here already. Oh, it's 10. Okie doke. I'm going to kill one. Let me know if this counts for you. Ooh, there's some right down there. Oh, there are some right down there. Here we go. Are these people going after them? No, they're not. Of course, we're on the most populated instance. Are you getting credit for any of my kills here? Nope. Okay. We could switch to a different instance. We could switch to 2 if you want. Well, I'll just stand back and let you kill things then. Looks like there's quite a few down there if you want to go after. Actually, there's a bunch right here. Oh, done. Easy. Great. Let's go kill some arthropods then. I'm going to jump to the conclusion, Chris, that you don't want to do the Tholian Captain on Nukara. No worries, Wicked. We'll be here till 7. Am I working today? Of course. I'm working this week. Tomorrow I'm working late. My boss decided she needed to have a meeting at 9 p.m. with something for her side of it because she will be on the West Coast, which is only 6 p.m. for her. Fine, no problems. 9 p.m. for me. Not real happy with that. Let's see. Oh, there's some arthropods right there. I'll go kill them. Interesting. I'm not sure what I just did for that, but I got something. That's 15. One more bunch. $19. Fine, I'll go get these over here then. And there's my 20. Well, that was exciting. It is Tuesday. Oh, here's the big drawback to moving. The good coffee shop, the one right across the street from me, is no longer going to be across the street from me. Did a lot of ground build upgrading over the weekend. Went through 600 upgrades. Holy moly, stuff. I didn't. I moved furniture. I know. I have such an exciting life. Well, I'm good on this one, Chris, if you want to do some spacey stuff. Okay, let me switch back to my other account here. Sure, it's great. Well, Sav, I just don't have one of those anymore. Though my son did come over to help me. I guess that counts, right? Don't want to do that one. Nope. Fine. We'll do that one. Chris, I thought you have man. Oh no! Is he still traveling? Bambi? I love that.
Did I just hop on in just in time?
Sure, absolutely. From whence Bambi, though? For your name here.
Oh, on Discord?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been Bambi for a long time.
Have you really? I didn't realize
Yes.
that. Oh.
Yeah. Usually play Steam on STO. You ran into me a number of times.
Well,
I just don't. I don't think my Discord name's ever popped up.
No, it hasn't. I had never seen it in Discord. I'm like, wow, okay. You know, when names pop up, there's that moment of, okay, what are we going to see here? Are you in game at the moment?
Oh yeah.
You want to join? You want to jump into a little Jupiter Eratus?
Sure. Let me switch to a ship that might be able to keep up because
Okie dokie.
I'm working on a proton builds, getting ready for the other for the event thing to be completed.
No problem. I guess I did know that you were Bambi because I made a note here in my comments, Bambi.
Oh, okay.
So I clearly did know it.
It's just one of those things that, yeah, unless you have a moment to actually look at it, some people just go, okay, here's name object, assign name object to voice, and they don't really think about the name sometimes.
Sending an invitation here.
Okay. Let me.
Go ahead and change out your ship. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
So as I was saying, the new coffee shop is nowhere near me, which really bites.
Oh. See, I'm starting to like and dislike DoorDash on the ground of.
I won't DoorDash for a cup of coffee in the morning. It's my Tuesday morning thing. Go get a cup of coffee at a really good coffee shop.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you've got a really good coffee shop.
It's really good. It's just that I'm moving this weekend. So, well, right now it's a 5-minute walk, 5-minute drive. It will soon be a 30-minute drive. Tried out the new NVIDIA app. It sucks as the filters with that app don't work on Stowe. Yeah, I haven't been thrilled with some of the new NVIDIA stuff. Some of it's great, but I wound up basically turning off everything, so I have to wonder what I did it for. Good morning, Rachel.
Alright, and what difficulty were you looking to play at?
Advanced, pretty please.
Okay, let me get that set for you
Oh.
so that you don't get dripped down. Because
Well,
I was
since-
working on another ship and I forgot the increase.
Since it's a TFO, I'll set the difficulty at advanced.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I was just making sure that all settings were,
Yes, in
Or-
line, and the game doesn't do what it likes to do. If somebody was thinking about easy as opposed to elite, so we'll make it on easy
Yeah.
because you were thinking that way. Okay, Weeboo,
Yep, I got a pop.
Chris Weeboo. Okay, and off we go. So, Fleet Admiral, I have a kind of brand new computer downstairs at the moment. Ooh, Aries, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate that. So my husband, a year before he passed away, managed to kill his internet. I have no idea what went wrong in his computer. And after multiple attempts to fix it, he just said, F it, I'm going to build a new computer. But he was getting really sick. So he got all the parts and started to put it together, and it never worked. So after he passed away, my son took it to the computer shop down the street, and they're like, yeah, they don't really work that well when you bend all the CPU pins. Ouch. How much is that going to cost? $500. Okay. So as soon as I scrounge up $500, I will take it in, and then we'll have a brand new computer.
I was about to say, at 500, you could just buy a new motherboard and CPU.
Exactly. I'm just going to buy a new one.
Yeah.
Sav
Just
says,
making sure that you weren't about to pay someone for something.
No. The 500 is get a new one and put it in for me, and then make sure everything else gets put together correctly. I'm not sure if that will be my new gaming computer, if that will be my video processing computer, but I won't have to have one machine for both, because right now, every time I do something, I can hear, rev up. It's kind of cute. So Sav says, it amuses me that to find the Borg assimilator on the exchange, you just need to type Borg S. I am smiling, Sav. Oh, good. We have a commercial just as we start this one. Who's on our team? Chris and you, and we have 2 others. This should be interesting. We did it with a large team of people who were OP the other day, and it was like everything just disappeared. This ship is definitely not OP.
This isn't over, Admiral. Believe that.
missing on my bar. And on Libby, so I figured out what's missing on my bar.
Activate the hollow projector. Let's hope they get this job done. Fetch the hollow projectors as best we can. Need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
So did you create a new Klingon for the Klingon recruitment event?
I have too many characters to be able to do that, unfortunately.
I have plenty of characters and I would have loved to have done one, but I think I need to finish leveling all of my existing ones and play all the missions with all my existing ones and take all my existing ships and bring them up to speed, and then I'll go create some new characters.
Yeah, I'm starting to wish those events were just kind of like character upgrade events, where where it just promotes players to play the characters that they have in those sections. Because I'm not creating a new. It's not going to happen.
Yes. This is all the more reason why I'm attempting to raise, for the moment, just $1 million. Eventually, though, I want to raise $250 million to buy Cryptic. No, we don't need all $250 million to buy Cryptic. But we do need
now
some.
You have to buy it from another company right now.
Well, yes, it would be from technically Embracer, but Deca is running it. But what the heck, I'm going for it. You know, if the game fails, it won't be because I didn't try. So there is a GoFundMe out there that I've started. Seriously! You know, I've approached people and I've gotten some pledges. I've had a few people say, hey, if you can raise X million, we will throw in the last million. From people who could actually do it but aren't willing to drop the whole amount.
Yeah, I understand their point of view.
Yeah, totally.
That's $1 million.
It is $1 million. Let me get Wicked Styles. So if we can't raise the first $1 million, which is what we need just to get the lawyers and the basic foundation run, then I won't go any further. And if we can't do that, I will refund anybody's money, less whatever you have to pay to PayPal. But they take that out of your portion immediately. He'll be laughing when Mom becomes the CEO of Stowe. Yes. But just think about how much player input we can listen to. As I have been reminded countless times.
You don't want that. You don't want to know that.
Actually, part of it is I do want to know. We can't necessarily do what everybody wants, but I think one of the biggest issues everyone has is they don't feel like the game listens to them. Even if they do, you don't feel like it.
It's an internet problem. And I'm trying to be courteous to people on the internet while talking about internet people.
Yes. No, we're all aware of it. Come on.
Yeah.
We all know what we're like. Yeah, Fleet Admiral, I do buy a lottery ticket on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday every week. Because currently they're all just enough to buy it. But if I win the lottery and I have the money all by myself, it's mine. Not sharing it. I'll still listen to people, though. But people have some great ideas. People have some not so great ideas.
Oh, I might need some help. Oh,
where are you at? Where are you at?
Never mind.
Okay. I'm staying here at the station, so if you need help, just shout.
I was starting to crumble towards that last moment. I was sitting here going, this is getting a little uncomfortable. I was doing well for a while.
Sav, yeah, first thing to get fixed is infrastructure. And that's why I want to get the $250 million, because I want to have that extra capital for getting the basics to function well. If that's feasible. If it's not feasible, then we have to look at other options. Oh, there we go. I started playing free-to-play, but spent more on than any other game. It's not really worth it now. And it needs to be. It needs to be worth... If you're investing money, then it needs to be worth investing your money.
Oh, I know can I'm missing off the bar? I'm missing my anti-shield thingy.
Anti-shield thingy.
The console from one of the shields. It's an AoE shield kill.
Oh, yeah.
Where is it?
They probably do solve it. Are they going to put the money into it? And the time into it? Because you have to think about your return on investment. They have to think about their return on investment. Hey, we knocked you down to 57%. You came back at 73? I don't think so.
Don't even try to catch me.
The Enterprise is going for projector out.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible. Give up already. Well done.
Congratulations.
Well, thank you. Yeah, so for the moment, it's just a matter of raise funds. Like I said, if we can't get to the preliminary level, then I'm not going to hold my breath. So, there we go. That is the GoFundMe. Even if you can't contribute to it, if you know people who are into Star Trek Online and would, or even Star Trek, and are interested in taking a look at it, share the link. I will say, Fleet Admiral, we recently did that with some stuff at work, and it's actually been great. And security's better than our private system, so I'm really happy with Amazon, surprisingly, because my first thought was Amazon, but no. Our head of IT was relieved when we made that decision too. Yep. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to make it a little bit shorter a day here because we've only got about 6 minutes left before I'd have to log off, and I don't think we've got time for anything. Unless you guys have something super short we can run.
Not 6 minutes short.
The only thing I can come up with is ISA. Yeah, everybody wants to be part of the Team Wicked. If and when we have so many people. Okay, do you want to do ISA? I've got time for that. You okay with that, Bambi?
Sure, I need to pop in a console real quick. There
Okay,
we go.
do that real quick. I'll put that up. Weeboo?
Pop.
Okay. I hit it. Let's see if it goes now. Hey, Fleet Admiral, I did apply for community manager for DECA or DECA. They have the position posted. I think it still might be posted. And no, I didn't get it. They were like, that's so nice of you. We really appreciate it. But no, it was a wish. I wonder if it's like a lot of companies where when you change ownership, you have to repost every position, even if you're just going to rehire the person you've already got there. I've been with enough big companies where that's been a requirement.
I personally think that's fear-mongering. But,
It depends. Yeah, sometimes it is that way. A lot of times it's just the way it's structured. We've been bought out in the past, not the company I'm with now, but my previous company, and they made the promise that they would keep everybody that was there who wanted to stay. but they still had to post the jobs. So you go through the whole position and interview thing, even in the interviews they're like, yes, you're going to keep your job, but we have to do this. Which was interesting. It was surprising the number of people who went, you know what? No, I don't think I want to stay.
Having to be interviewed for a job that you already have, I
Yeah.
could imagine it can feel a little degrading.
Yeah, with a big company, it can be really weird. With my company, it's kind of like one you never reapply because they don't fire people. You have to do something really bad to get fired. But my annual review, which I only have had once in the 4 years I've been there, has been like, you did a good job, here's your raise. Anything you want me to work on? Nah, just keep doing what you're doing, it's good.
Scanning the
Okay, well, that's fine. I was looking for a little more feedback. Well, Fleet Admiral, the way you do it is you get Frost to write your resume. Because, boy, that man can spin stuff really beautifully. I'm like, but I've never done it in video games. And he's like, what do you think you're doing right now? Well, this. And he goes, yeah, well, that's that. It is? Yep. Okay. No, I'm keeping you over here. Go away. Oh, that's because you didn't launch.
probe is closing in on a trench. Destroy it.
Exactly, Sav. But we love our Frost.
Probe is closing in on a trench. Destroy it.
What I find interesting is when I applied for my job, they needed somebody who could write. And so I pulled out the book I'd written and said, here, I can write. I have... Well,
Sorry.
they thought it was good.
Oh no, I'm not laughing at you.
Okay.
It's just one of those, in a very matter-of-fact kind of, I can write, here's the proof. Slam
Yeah,
down.
exactly. but what's really funny is probably 1% of my work is writing. I have almost never needed to write for it, and I love writing, so I'd be happy to. Yeah, might not be a strong word for it.
Sensors.
Love allows us to embrace somebody in totality, including their good and bad aspects. So,
Called insanity. Most comfortable kind, too.
there is that. There is that. Okay, now I'm gonna go to work, everybody. So let me get the heck out of here. I will be on tonight in 12 hours, and we will do the Tholian captains on New Kara. And yeah, we'll team up for it a couple of times so everybody gets a chance to take them out. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Chris says, same goes literally for any position in the game industry. I wanted to help with secondary dialogue lines, write secondary, optional, blah, blah, blah. Experience and shipped AAA required. Yep. And if you want to go, thanks, Seth. If you want to do that, for a startup, so does everybody else. So you almost have to do the whole thing on your own. And it's very hard to do that. All right, folks, I will see you in about 12 hours. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. And as we say around here, stay moopsome.